14.8 kilonewton per meter, and total live load W ultimate factored load calculate केलेला आहे आपण WUL, it is 18 kilonewton per meter, that we have already evaluated now. So we will move to the further step. Okay, so the next is calculation of bending moment. So now we know the effective span. Okay, we know the total loads. This is our dead load, live load, and now effective span. Factor dead load 22.2. Okay, and factored live load is 18. Okay, so this value was, it is 22.2. So we know now dead load and live load, and the span of beam is span. It is given as 6 meters. So we know the loading and span, both the things. Okay. So from this we can calculate the bending moment. Okay. So bending moment will be calculated same as that of the what we can say one-way continuous slab. So I will tell you how we are going to calculate the bending moment. Now suppose these are the beam reactions. It is 3-span continuous beam. Okay. So there is one more reaction over here, and now I will take here. So this is now 3-span continuous beam. So now here at which points we are going to calculate the bending moment, those we will see. So at the end span and at the middle span, we are going to calculate the bending moment at middle, in the end span at middle, and at the support next to the end support. Okay, and at interior span also at the middle and at interior support we are going to calculate the moment. Okay, so here if I draw the moment diagram, as I have told you in the morning itself, the bending moment diagram will be, okay. So now this is your end span. This is called as end span. This is also end span. This is also called as end span. And the remaining span is the interior span. So this is interior span. Okay. All the three spans are having the length of 6 meter. So this is the sagging movement, bending moment. The bending moment which we are going to calculate at this point. Okay, at this point, whatever may be the value of bending moment, that bending moment we will called that bending moment as at the middle of end span. This bending moment is at the middle. Okay, where it is calculated at the middle. Okay, so it is middle of, it is calculated at middle of end span. So this is the meaning. Middle of end span means whatever the value we are getting here, that value is nothing but at the middle of end span. This is the value of bending moment. Okay, then bending moment at support next to end support. So this is your end support, but your end support, and that side also. So this support is nothing but your end support. Okay, this support is nothing but your end support. Okay, so now if we see the at support next to end support, the support next to end support means what? This point. This is your end support. This point. Okay, at support next to end support, this is the point. Okay, so this is called as, this is your at support next to end support. This is your नेक्स्ट टू एंड सपोर्ट. या बाजूला पण तसेच येणार बरं का सगळं हाय एंड स्पॅन कडनं. ओके, आय एम शोईंग जस्ट ऑन द वन साइड. ही जी बेंडिंग मोमेंटची इथली व्हॅल्यू जेवढी आहे तेवढीच इथली व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे. ओके, आणि ही व्हॅल्यू जेवढी येईल नेक्स्ट टू एंड सपोर्ट तेवढीच इथली व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे नेक्स्ट टू एंड. ओके, and at the middle of interior span. So this is now the middle portion. So this portion here, at this point, the value it is known as, this is known as at middle of interior span. At middle of interior span. So now you can easily understand now at what points the coefficients are given. So at these points, different coefficients for dead load and live load is given in the IS code. Okay, so we need to check the IS code first to calculate the bending moment. Draw this diagram first and let me know after you finish. The dead load and live load coefficients, the way we are doing it for one-way continuous slab, same thing we need to do over here. Okay, so now open page number, go to page number 12, sorry, table number 12, go to table number 12, and I am seeing here the in the IS code the factors are given. Okay, so at the end span, look for the end span, and at the middle of end span. Okay, so at the middle of end span, dead load coefficient is 1 by 12 and live load coefficient is 1 by 10. So now if I show over here at this point, okay, at this point now here, dead load coefficient is what? So here at this point, dead load coefficient is 1 by 12. And what is live load coefficient? Live load coefficient is 1 by 10. It is given in the IS code. Now if you go to the next point, next to the end support. Okay, support next to the end support. If you go at that point, then the dead load coefficient is minus 1 by 10. So here, so the dead load coefficient is minus, here the dead load coefficient is minus 1 by 10. Okay, and live load coefficient, live load coefficient is equal to it is minus 1 by 9. I will show you all these values in the IS code also. Number I think 37. त्याच तिथे बघा पेज नंबर आसपास तिथे मिळेल तुम्हाला. So dead load minus 1 by 10, live load minus 1 by 9. Okay, and next at this point now at the middle of interior span, at the middle of interior span the coefficient for dead load, coefficient for dead load it is 1 by 16 and coefficient for live load it is 1 by 12. So these are the coefficients we should take into the account while designing this slab. As it is 3-span continuous beam, if the 4-span continuous beam is there, then we have to take one more moment, that is bending moment at interior support. That also we need to consider. Okay, but here 3-span continuous beam is there, so I will give the numbering to the points. See here, this is your first point where you are going to calculate the bending moment here. Point number 1. Same bending moment will be there at this point. So I will call this as also 1. Whatever the bending moment you are going to calculate at this point 2. Okay. Same is the bending moment at this point. It will be same. And this is your point number 3. So this is called as, first point is called as at middle of end span. Second point is called as at support next to the end support. And third point is called as at middle of the interior span. Okay. So these are the coefficients. Now we will see the IS code. Okay. Now we will move to the IS code. Have you drawn this diagram? पहिल्यांदा डायग्राम ड्रॉ करून घ्या. दिस इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट डायग्राम, सो वी विल अंडरस्टँड the problem, what we are doing, where we are actually calculating the bending moments. That table number 12, bending moment coefficients, clause number 25.5.1, 22.5.1. Okay, so the first step. So here these are the coefficients for dead load, and here are the coefficients for live load. So near middle of end span. Okay, so here middle of end span. So this is your dead load coefficient 1 by 12 plus, and live load coefficient is plus 1 by 10. That I have already shown you in that diagram. Then here add the support next to end support. At this point, at the support, hugging moment, my bending moment will be there. So negative sign is there for the coefficient, and the dead load coefficient for this is minus 1 by 10. Live load is minus 1 by 10. And then at middle of interior span. So whatever the central span is there, at the middle of that span, your bending moment is for dead load 1 by 16, for live load 1 by 12. So these are the coefficients which we have used or we are going to use for this problem. Okay, these are the coefficients we are going to use. And the page number for this table is on page number 37. It is given. Okay, so now these coefficients we are going to use for our problem. So now we will move back to our what we can say, our board. So here you should see that at middle of end span these are the coefficients. At support next to end support these are the coefficients. Okay, and at the middle of interior span these are the coefficients. And what they have told, so the coefficient shall be multiplied by total design load and effective span. Okay, so the multiplication will be there. These coefficients into WL square. That formula you should take. Now again coming back to our whiteboard. So here. So now I will take the next board. So now the next step will be bending moment calculation. So now bending moment calculation. Now we are going to calculate the bending moment. So the bending moment will be calculated at different locations. So the first point is first at where at middle of end span. We are going to calculate the bending moment at middle of end span. So bending moment is equal to, what is the value? So the coefficient is 1 by 12. This is the dead load coefficient. So it is WD into L effective square. This is the first bracket, plus you have to add live load also. So live load coefficient is 1 by 10. So 1 by 10, then live load into L effective square. So if you put the values, then bending moment is equal to, in bracket, 1 by 12 into dead load. So your dead load, the value of dead load is 22.2 into L effective square. So L effective is 6 square, plus, now what is the coefficient? Next is for live load 1 by 10 into what was the value of live load, 18 into 6 square. Now do the calculation and let me know the answer. Fast calculation करा and answer सांगा किती येते. Drop the message in the chat box or you can tell me on the mic also. 1.4. Okay, so this answer is 131.4 kilonewton meter. So now calculate the bending moment at support next to end support by using the say, coefficients. Now do it. So if it is over, I will take the next board. So second, so the bending moment will be at support next to end support. So here we need to calculate the bending moment now. So for bending moment is equal to, now what is the formula? WL square is our formula, but what are the coefficients? The coefficients are minus 1 by 10 for dead load. So minus 1 by 10 into WUD L effective square. Okay, this is for dead load, and plus minus 1 by 9 for live load L effective square. Now just put the values, you will get the answer for the bending moment. So what was the value? Minus 1 by 10 into dead load was 22.2 into 6 square, plus that is minus 1 by 9 into 18 into 6 square. You do the calculation, you will get the answer. So the bending moment is equal to, what is the answer? Answer is minus 151.92. So others, please do check the value. Kilonewton meter. Okay. Answer is 151. Okay. Correct. So now this is the bending moment at support next to end support. म्हणजे आता ही जी आपली बीम होती, एक लहान डायग्राम काढून तुम्हाला सांगतोय. Why I am telling you again and again to clear you where we are calculating the bending moment. So now suppose ही आपली बीम आहे. Okay, 3 span continuous beam. This is our 3 span continuous beam. And the bending moment profile of this beam, I have already told you, this is the bending moment profile of the beam. Okay. So आता जी आपल्याला व्हॅल्यू मिळाली आहे, that value we have calculated. The previous value was 131.4 or 74, whatever it may be. I think the previous value was, what was the value? 131.4. So 131.4 is at the middle of end span. So here we have got the value 131.4. Here also the same value is there, 31.4. And now at what point? At support next to end support we have calculated. So now this is our end support, next to end support is this support, this is also the end support, next to end support is this support. So here also we have now calculated the value. It is 151.92, negative sign because it is hugging moment. Okay, so consider the magnitude, the positive negative is sign, it's for sagging and hogging. Now the last is remaining. We need to calculate what is the bending moment at this point now. Okay, so to calculate that bending moment, so now we are use the heading bending moment at interior spans. So bending moment at interior span. Okay, so now we need to calculate the bending moment. So if this is over, I will take the next board. झालं का? Yes. Okay. So next board we will take here. So now the bending moment at interior span. So the bending moment is equal to, what was the coefficient for interior span? It is 1 by 16 for dead load. Okay, 1 by 16 into WD into L effective square. This is for dead load, plus live load. For live load the coefficient is 1 by 12. So 1 by 12 into live load into L effective square. Okay. So the bending moment is equal to, just put the value, you will get the answer. And what is the answer? 103.95. So the bending moment is 103.9. Is it correct? So the bending moment is 103.95 kilonewton meter. So this is our bending moment. That is what we have calculated. See which is the maximum positive moment and see the maximum negative moment. Okay, so for the maximum moment, maximum positive moment, we will provide the steel. So here, what we are going to do now? This 103.95. If I show you the value here, this value, is now 103.95. Okay. आता बघा आपल्याला इथे सेंटरला स्टील टाकायचं आहे. तिन्ही बीमच्या सेंटरला स्टील टाकायचं आहे बॉटमला. बॉटमला जर तुम्हाला स्टील टाकायचं असेल तर सी विच इज द मिनिमम मॅक्झिमम व्हॅल्यू आउट ऑफ दीज थ्री व्हॅल्यूज. सो द मॅक्झिमम पॉझिटिव्ह व्हॅल्यू इज 131.4 and at the top where the negative moment is there, maximum negative value is 151.92. Okay, so here now we will move to our board. Okay, so now maximum positive moment, maximum positive moment is equal to, what is the maximum positive moment? 131.4 kilonewton meter. And maximum negative moment, is 151 point, what is the value? 92 kilonewton. Okay, so these are the maximum positive values and maximum negative values of bending moment. So now you do one thing, you take the check for depth. Okay, so equate the depth to the maximum bending moment out of these two. Who is maximum? 151. So for 151 kilonewton meter, you take the check for depth. Now you already know how to take the check for depth. Take this bending moment, equate it to MR. So Fe415 is given, so it is 0.138. So use that coefficient and let me know the provided depth is sufficient or not. Check it now. What we have provided, that 600, it is sufficient or not. Now we are going to check the depth. It is, so therefore equating maximum bending moment to moment of resistance. What is the maximum bending moment? 151.92 into 10 to the power 6 is equal to 0.138 FCK B D required square. So if you solve, you will get the value of D required. So it is 151.92 into 10 raised to 6, which is equal to 0.138 into FCK is 20 into B is 300 into D square. That is required depth. Therefore, D required is equal to. Now you calculate the answer and drop the message. So it is 428.34. Okay. So it is 428.34. आता चेक करा provided depth बरोबर. So D required is less than D provided, and what we have provided? We have provided 600 mm. So it is safe. Therefore, it is safe. Whatever is required, we have provided more than that. So this is safe. Now do the steel calculation. Take the maximum positive bending moment and design the steel for that. Now therefore, mu is equal to 131.4 kilonewton meter. So AST, area of steel. AST is equal to, what is the formula? 0.5 FCK BD divided by Fy 1 minus under root 1 minus 4.6 mu divided by FCK BD square. You put the values, so you will get the value of area of steel. So put the values: 0.5 FCK D D divided by Fy under root 1 minus 4.6 into, this is for bottom steel we are calculating for the positive moment. So AST is equal to, calculate the bending moment. Let me know, sorry, what is the value of area of steel? What is AST? The value of AST is 656.56. Okay, so AST is equal to 656.56 mm square. Okay, now calculate number of bars. Now calculate number of bars. How many number of bars are there? So to calculate number of bars, so number of bars is equal to total area divided by area of single bar. So we have assumed 20 mm bar diameter, 20 square. Let me know the answer. 2.08. Okay. So the answer is 2.08. So which is nothing but three numbers. We can round it up to three numbers. So we are going to provide three bars of 20 mm diameter. This is for what? This is for positive movement. So these bars are at the bottom of the beam. Correct? Now see the maximum hogging moment. So the maximum hogging moment is 152.95 something. So for that moment also we are going to calculate the steel. So calculate the steel for that moment also. So again, now maximum, maximum negative, याचा अर्थ काय? Hogging. Maximum negative moment mu, which is equal to 151.92 kilonewton meter. Okay, kilonewton meter maximum negative hogging moment. हाँ, एक मिनिट. हाँ, ते दरवाजाचे hinges उतरल्यात. So now, so this is the maximum negative hogging moment, 151.92. So now calculate AST for the same. So I will again, AST is equal to, what is the formula? 0.5 FCK BD divided by Fy in bracket 1 minus under root 1 minus 4.6 mu upon FCK BD square. So this is the formula. Okay. To put the values in the formula to get the value of AST.
सर बिझनेस बरोबर आहे का सगळं त्या ह्याच्यातलं दूध चालू हे आपल्याला करता येतं
Practice करून दिलं की workshop मध्ये. You put the values and let me know the answer. You continue. 769.98. How many number of bars are required? Again, I assume 20 bar diameter. Divided by pi by 4. 2.45, so 3. 2.45, which is nearly equal to 3 numbers. Okay. So here I can write now at top, okay, provide 3 bars of 20 diameter. Okay. And at bottom, at bottom, provide again 3 bars of 20 diameter. So this is the reinforcement what we got. Okay. So now for this moment, this moment is calculated at the support next to the end support. So we will calculate the percentage of steel for both the moments. Okay. So what is the percentage of steel for positive moment? The for percentage of steel for positive moment, for positive moment. So calculate the percentage of steel now. 100 into AST provided, 100 into AST provided divided by BD. This you need to do. Percentage for positive moment. AST provided is 3 into pi by 4 into 20 square. That is your AST provided. 20 diameter bars, 3 bars we have. This percentage of steel for positive moment is equal to 100 into AST provided. So we are going to provide 3 bars, each of diameter 20. AST provided divided by BD. B is 300 and D is 600. What is the percentage now? 0.52, 0.52%. Okay. And the percentage of steel for negative moment. Percentage of steel for negative moment. It is again 100 into 3 into, as the dimensions are same, you will get the same value. So again it is 0.52%. Because your AST provided is same for both the moments. So you are getting the same value. Okay. So after the percentage of steel and this number of bars, we have to calculate the shear reinforcement. Okay. So in the shear reinforcement, we require this percentage of steel. So in the next lecture, we will take the shear reinforcement. Okay. So right now, drop your roll numbers into the chat box.